Divine greetings and gratitude. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Nuna. I am the seer, the witch, the writer, and the poet, and the keeper of the Saiyonan archives. Welcome to your new spiritual safe haven. I'm also the founder and creator and the keeper of the Saiyonan Etherium. The Saiyonan Etherium is essentially a space where I handcraft your spiritual essentials to help you not only work your magic to manifest, to heal, to transcend beyond your pain and your suffering, but also to expand your consciousness. That is what I'm here for. That is what I'm here to do. My writing is here to serve you on your path of remembrance. My writing is here to help to uplift you, give you spiritual empowerment, to give you guidance, and to teach you things that come through from the divine. Thank you so much for trusting in this work. Thank you so much for trusting in me, and I'm so happy to have you here. Go ahead and join our Saiyonan collective by subscribing to this YouTube channel. Not only will we be doing readings, but we also will be doing several other things here on this channel. I am not new to YouTube. I actually have been on YouTube since I want to say about 20, for a while. For like 20, how long have I been on YouTube? Since 20 something. Was it 2020? I know it was like years before then. But I actually started creating on YouTube since like 2020, but we're now in a space where we can finally be consistent. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Go ahead and join the family. I set the intention for your safety. I set the intention for your divine love and your divine care. I set the intention for divine health. I set the intention for prosperity, peace, love, abundance, and all things divine. Thank you so much, Spirit, for helping us today. Thank you so much, Spirit, for coming into our lives and for giving us the messages that we need, at least for my soul tribe. Thank you so much, Divine, for giving me the discernment to know what is for me and what is not. Thank you so much, Divine, for protecting me as I keep my head down and dive into the cards and dive into the energy for our Saiyonan collective. Thank you so much to our spirit guides and to their spirit guides for coming into this space and for keeping us all safe and keeping me from any hurt, harm, and danger. And also, thank you for this beautiful cup of coffee that I have to my right. It is amazing. We already have a card here. I just heard the word gentle. And then I just heard fair warning. I heard fair warning and gentle. And I just heard like a gentle nudge, like a gentle nudge. Interesting. Is that it, Spirit? One more card? Okay. I just got a message for myself. I have to keep that private. I will not say anything about that at this time. Okay. So we're obviously going to be doing an oracle reading right now because Spirit is wanting me to start with that instead. And then I'm also going to implement, Lenormand, probably. We'll see. And I may or may not have to get up and get another deck. But anyways, let's try to go ahead and just keep this energy moving. So the first card that's wanting to show itself here is this Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. So this is pointing me to someone's gift. This is pointing me to something that someone may have like put down because they thought that they weren't going to need it anymore. This is pointing me to energy that where it's almost kind of like where someone starts something and they just kind of put it to the side or they just drop it all together because they feel that it's pointless. And Spirit is saying that nothing that you do is pointless. Nothing that you do is wasted. There will come a time where this will be needed and you can actually return right back to that very same thing that you put down because it's going to somehow be more nutrient dense the more that you leave it. It's almost bringing me to, I just heard the word kimchi. You may want to add kimchi to your diet. You may want to start I just heard the word fermentation. It's bringing me to fermentation. Like the longer that you let this sit, the better it is. It's so good. It is so good. It's not wasted. It's not. It's bringing me to fermented food. Oh, I just heard fermented food for your gut. Fermented food for your gut. They're wanting you to eat ginger. They're wanting you to eat like fermented foods. Okay. 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 So basically what I feel with this vulture spirit, again, it's like nothing is wasted. It's spirit letting you know that this is one of those things where it brings you back into harmony with the universe. The card here is number 63, which I find to be very interesting because 6 plus 3 is 9. And then 9 broken down 3 times is 3, obviously. And there's just power of, it's the power of 3 here. I see it coming. I don't know why I see it coming together, like 3 spirits coming together with this. I don't know why I'm seeing that. And I'm seeing like 3 floating blue lights, like 3 floating blue lights. And it's like nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. I feel like with this nothing is wasted, it's this energy where, again, it's that there's an emphasis on you returning back to something that you put down because you thought that it wasn't going to be important or needed. It is 100% important and needed. In fact, it's needed right now. These are ancestral gifts that I feel that I just heard that are lying dormant, that are coming out, that are coming back up. I just heard something about the junk DNA. It's junk DNA, but what this is that it's DNA that they don't understand. They call it junk, but it's not junk. Nothing is wasted. Just because they believe that it's junk doesn't mean that it can't be used. And they're saying that with this nothing is wasted, they're wanting you to tap more into your DNA, into I just heard genetic gifts, into your biological gifts. I'm hearing it's so interesting. This could be gifts that are passed down in your own family line. It's bringing me to ancestral energy. It's bringing me to ancestral gifts. Time for a beginner mind. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. You have the porcupine here. Time for a beginner mind. This is bringing me to energy where it's like you're learning how to implement the very things that you put down. It feels very new and it feels very like fresh. It's giving me full card energy, but it's also giving me energy like world card energy. It's one of those things where you start to understand that because nothing is wasted, you're now in a space where you're learning how to get things moving. You're learning how to implement the very thing that you put down because you thought that it was pointless. You also have be peace. Be peace. This is that gentle energy that I felt earlier. Know your worth, skunk spirit. Okay, speak to a spirit. And then you have you are never alone. This is bringing me to energy it's really giving me like really gentle energy where it does not want you to feel, it doesn't want you to worry or fret. They're saying that everything that you're doing is purposeful and that nothing that you're doing is going to waste. Nothing is wasted. I'm hearing you're not too old. I'm hearing that you're not too young. I'm hearing that you're just you're at the right space. You're learning something. You're learning something new. It could be you learning a new trade skill, or it could be you taking a new course to amplify what has already been done. I see this vulture spirit as something being enhanced. Like I don't see it as anything that's wasted. I just keep saying that. I just keep hearing that nothing is wasted, obviously, because that's what the card says. But there is a really strong emphasis on you returning back to the very thing that you put down, because now it's time for you to use that gift. It could be I just heard sketchbook. Like when you like to sketch or doodle and then you stop sketching or doodling because you're like, oh, well, this is pointless. It's because the world keeps making you believe that because it's not producing results, right? Because this is the corporate system, right? This whole thing is run off of a corporate system. If you catch my drift, I'm not going to go too far into that, but they want you to keep producing. They don't want you doing anything that's going to help you amplify your spiritual gifts, that's going to truly uplift you. They only want you to be servant. They only want you to be a servant. They only want you to be subservient. However, with this vulture spirit here, it's like nothing is wasted. You may think that you're taking this away from me, but all it's going to do is end up recycling, or all it's going to do is end up coming back. It's like reverse card. I'm seeing like a reverse card in Uno where it's like you try to take this, but boop, like I send it back. So this could be a reversal thing that I just heard the words reverse the hex. I feel like if you're listening to this, I'm not just take this as however you're going to take it, okay? I believe and I feel truly that what's coming up right now is that someone sent something and it was very chaotic, and it made you feel it's like they're trying to like slow you down. There's this idea of like destiny swapping. I don't believe in destiny swapping. I'm not really going to get into that, but the reason why I'm hearing this right now is because people try to do things to slow you down out of jealousy, out of malice, because they feel insecure within themselves. But I do feel like there's just loving support, this loving energy that's helping you through the situation right now. And I really do. I genuinely feel like there was something thrown, and it was just it was thrown, but now there needs to be a reversal done. A double. I just saw like a double working candle, a double action candle. I would 100% do a double action candle. I would definitely be working with that right now. What color would it be? To be quite honest with you, it really just kind of depends. Like, it depends on what you're going to be reversing. In this instance, I see this as a red and black one. Yep. Red and black. And I also see you working with a green and black reversal candle, because I feel like there's like I'm hearing like a drainage, something that's very draining is what I'm hearing, something very draining. But either way it goes, I feel like with this energy, spirit is reminding you that, again, nothing is wasted. They're wanting you to return back to your gifts. They're wanting you to implement the very things that you set down that you thought was unimportant. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card actually, and then we're going to log off of here. I want to give you a longer message, but if you feel like you want more, you are more than welcome to go behind the scenes. Time to collaborate. Interesting. What is this about, Spirit? And then be at home. Time to collaborate. Be at home. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. That doesn't feel right. Oh, that's it. That's the one. Okay. That's the one. And then you have Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. So there's definitely an energy that is very soft. I don't see the bring the gentle approach, the doe or the deer in this reading. However, I feel this really, really, really gentle energy. It doesn't feel aggressive at all. I see this. I just heard a monk. Like, I don't know if one of your spirit guides is a monk, but there's this energy of like peace and tranquility and serenity, and I just heard serendipity. It's this energy where it's not forceful at all. It just kind of shows up when it shows up. I feel a sense of you being guided. Like, I feel like you're heading out of a shadow period. I also feel like Spirit is letting you know right now that it's time for you to open yourself up to receiving help from other people, and to know that you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you're not alone. Someone is wanting to help you. At this stage in your life right now, Spirit is wanting you to be very easy on yourself and others. And because this energy is about you beginning something new, which you're not really beginning new, you're just learning how to implement the very thing you put down. This is it's going to require you to be open to people helping you, because they're saying that you can't do this alone. Not anymore. You're someone that's used to doing things alone, and because of that, you're not able to get as ahead as you could if you allow people to help you. Just because you're allowing people to help you doesn't mean that the attention won't be on you, or it doesn't mean that you won't have as much glory or whatever it is you're looking for. If anything, it helps you to receive that because you have people helping you, because you're delegating tasks. And that's exactly what this is. It's like everybody has a task. Everyone has what they need to do. It's interesting because I'm seeing the bee spirit like in my mind. And even though the bee spirit is not here, I feel the bee spirit's energy, where it's very, 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 very productive, and everyone just kind of has what they need to do. Everyone has their place, but everything runs very smoothly and efficiently when we all do what we need to do. Know your worth. This is pointing to Spirit saying that if you continuously pour and pour and pour, and if you continuously omit these gifts, you're not receiving as much as you could. And they're asking for you to be I just heard the word omnipotent. They're wanting you to be more omnipotent, and they're wanting you to show your multidimensionality, because you are a walking reminder that this universe is multidimensional. Okay. Exactly. And then with this outer spirit here, someone's giving you a really big hug. A guide is just simply giving you a very big hug, and that's it. Okay. If you need anything from me, please feel free to visit me online over at thesayonanpath.org. You can follow along with me on Instagram over at Nuna Seas, as well as on TikTok, as well as on Substack, because I am there. I'm going to be doing some writing pieces today. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now to go get that done. And I'm really hoping that you do decide to join the Soul Tribe, because we are going to be doing a lot more readings and also a lot more videos here on YouTube. So make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel and send this to a friend or a Soul Tribe member that you believe can benefit from this. If you need anything from me, you can also visit me over at the Etherium. I'll have everything that you need linked down below. I also do have a space where we could dwell together as a part of the private members circle, which is the Saiyonan circle. That's a smaller collective where we meet up once a month via video chat, and we also you will receive videos and whatnot that I will not give to the public. So yes. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I have nothing else. I love you. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next video.